Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are all doing well. A few seconds before Como Roma, and we have the luxury to watch this game without having regrets, because we did our job. We won yesterday against Udinese 1-0. At the moment Juventus is 4th in the ranking. Worst case scenario, we are 5th. Best case scenario, we are 4th. And that's why we go with Forza Pareggio. Forza for the draw. That would be the ideal result between Como of Fabregas, Roma of Gasperini. The lineups are already on the left part of your screen, with the home team that is playing with Butez into the goal, Ramon, Carlos, Kempf for the three-man defense, Smolcic, Roberto, Sergi, D'Acunha, Valle, and then we have Nico Paz, Cacré, and Baturina. For Roma, Sviar into the goal, Hermoso, Mancini, Ghilardi, Celik, Cristante, Kone, Wesley, Pellegrini, El Shaarawy, and Malen. I don't know how the game will end today. I just know one thing. If in 2026, if you signed Sule, if you have Dybala, and whatever other player, and you are playing with El Shaarawy, don't tell me that Roma did a fantastic mercato. But this is on me. Ndika is not there. Asana, Diao, and Jaden Adai for Como are not there. Dybala, Ndika, Sule, Ferguson, and Dovbyk are not there on the bench. Zaragoza, Vaz, etc., etc., etc. The both teams are on the pitch right now. They are deciding if they will play on the left or on the right. Gennaro Gattuso is there as well. But the most important thing is all of you are here to follow Como Roma with a beautiful view in a disgusting stadium. I really want to say thank you to Nicolotti for the 5 membership offer. The game is about to start, so don't forget, Beppe, to put the chrono on. We are just waiting for the referee to decide that the game is going. And the game is starting in a few seconds. Now, attention, because we start. No way back anymore. Como Roma, that will be important for Juventini that are watching it, just started. It will be a kind of discussion and also a commentary game, so we go with immediately Como up front, really beautiful from Cacré, displaying on the right side of your field. Ghilardi immediately to give some support there, and beautiful dribble as well. They are pushing Como as we know it. It's a team that can really put some high pressure, and look at that, how they are recuperating immediately the ball, playing with their goalkeeper, Butez. And they play. So thank you to Nicolotti for 5 membership, but also thank you to GTA Bianconero into the chat for 52 months of membership. Forza Juventini of the world. Attention, Lionel Creative is there with us in the chat. Matteus ES as well. Bogdan is there. GTA Bianconero already said. Fabione 45. Attention, Serraz, Rise and Cross. All the people, all the Juventini Extreme Leakers. Am I scouting? I would have loved to scout Perrone, for example, from Como, which is a really, really good player, but he is on the bench right now. More than that, to be honest, I love Pisilli from Roma, but he's on the bench. And I love Perrone from Como, but he's on the bench as well. So, honestly, for scouting reasons, I'm not really here today. Today I'm here to represent red cards, suspensions, injuries, and the draw. 4 things I'm supporting today. Red cards, yellow cards, injuries, and suspension. Manu Kone. Roma putting the ball out of the game. Gasperini didn't like at all how Como or how Roma started the game. And by the way, they are immediately going with a huge big pressure, winning their first corner kick of the game. With Wesley. Wesley is a player that I like. Buongiorno Piano. Mauri is laughing in the chat. Attention, for the first corner kick of the game, is bringing that ball in La Petite Lune, in the little half moon there on the corner kick, with Baturina, the number 20, that today is playing as a falso 9. Referee is not happy with the ball because there is so much wind that the ball doesn't want to stay still. Baturina plays short. One touch. Ball comes back to him. He's already into the box. Ball in the back. Attention! A shot that had been deflected. And they are winning a second corner kick. Como! He's not the little surprise anymore. He's not the little surprise anymore. With Jacopo, the number 14. They are not the little surprise. People were mocking them. And who is the number 14? Jamon. Jacob Jamon. Wesley is good, I agree with Fibix. Attenzione, because they will go with another corner kick. A second one for Como. Into the box, this one they play long. Ball has been deflected. There is a shot from outside to the box. And it's deflected again. Ball in outside. Nicolotti with a beautiful donation. I love that we can watch the game knowing that we did our job yesterday. Forza Juve, I agree with you. I tell you, if Juve would not have won yesterday... I didn't do any watch along, but this I'm sure that you already know better than me. Long throw into the box, allow McKennie. That ball flies in the air with Wesley that is desperately trying to put that ball outside. It's still a full possession for Roma, for Como. Hey guys, I'm not used to say Como. They are new to Serie A, so allow me to be a bit distracted today. D'Acunha on the ball, captain of Como. Ball goes in the back. Sergi Roberto. Kempf. Plays with his goalkeeper. Well involved. And Butez. Mamma mia. Oh, Como is on fire. Huh? Look at that. Look at the Baturina. Mamma mia. What a really, really beautiful dribble. Baturina. Cacré. Full possession. After 4 minutes, Roma is invisible. If it was not for their orange shirt, they were totally invisible. Oh, they are crying. Oh, they are fearing. Oh, they are scared. Roma is under pressure. Look at that. There are two people. Looks like they are playing with 14 against 11. And luckily, Roma is briefing. I tell you, I tell you. Better Roma to win because Como are unstoppable. They are unstoppable. I'm more scared of Como than Roma. I don't know what you think, guys, in the chat. And Nico is writing, I prefer Roma to win rather than Como. I have to choose. Roma has a tougher schedule. Bravo, Nico. Bravo, Nico. Not only with the donation, also with the comments. Whistled, huh? Oh, Bastoni is not there, but they are still whistling. D'Acunha for the goalkeeper. Butez, they are not wasting the balls, and that can really be dangerous. There should be a penalty. There should be a penalty, and it is a penalty against all odds for the very first time. The orange team is going into the box. What a stupid mistake. Inexperience. And here you see that it's better for Como to win because they don't have the experience to stay there on top. Oh la 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 la! The number 34. What a huge mistake from Carlos, Jacob Carlos. That's a huge mistake on Il Faraone. Yeah, penalty without any discussion. Without any discussion. Again, all odds. The first ball that are touching is in the box of... keep the ball. Keep the ball. Play with Butez. Keep the ball instead of putting that ball away. And that's the risk that you are taking. If you are aware of it, it's okay. Guys, I tell you a secret. Because Dragonzotto is saying, Beppe, I love the energy. I was sleeping. I was sleeping 5 minutes ago. You can see it on my face. I just woke up 5 minutes ago, just the time for an espressino. And I'm here. I'm actually half asleep. I'm actually screaming more to wake me up. It's Malen, Il Colomwani della Roma, the one that they arrived in January and is making an impact. He will have the chance against Butez to score, if I'm not wrong, his 8th goal in Serie A, becoming nearly the leader. Malen looking at Butez. He will go with his right foot without hesitation, without power, just cancelling Butez, and that's the celebration. Calma. The game just started. Calma is a word that he has been taught. Attenzione Malen with his number 14. He's actually putting Roma in the lead. Who could have thought after the first 5 minutes of the game? Gasperini also went a bit more calm. In calm mode for Gasperini, being reassured. He was absolutely not happy about how the Giallorossi started the game. But this This makes him happy. This makes him happy. Malen. Donny Malen. Cancelled him. He waited until the last second. And it's the ball in the back. What a job, huh? Guys, what a job. You're just holding the back waiting for the ball to go in. What a job. Hopefully the guy is paid a lot. Oh, mamma mia, they're playing with these triangles. Como has the opportunity immediately to equalize. Bad pass, but also there in possession again. Como from the distance. Como from the distance. No, they're trying to enter to penetrate the box. And that's what they do with a beautiful dribble. A shot from the distance deflected by 4 men of Roma. And it's Villar. Calma, calma. He's saying, alla Donny Malen. On the left, on the right, Villar communicating with all the defense. Mikey Mazzarese is joining us. Ciao Beppe, he says. Not the start that we needed, but hopefully Como can tie, and this game will end in a draw. I tell you, like Nicolotti, I agree that, I know that a lot of people will say better Como, better Como, better Como. Yeah, you know that, in a way, better Roma. The draw is perfect, but if not, I don't know, guys. Anyway, we need to see what we are doing. At the moment, the rankings of Serie A are saying that Juve is back 5th. I show you also in real life the standings of Serie A after the after the goal of Malen. 54 points, so they go back 4th, 1 point over Juve. 53. Juve that is at the moment taking the distance from the 6th spot. Como 51. Hermoso, which means in Spanish guapo, beautiful guy, handsome. That's what hermoso means. I'm not sure. I prefer in terms of handsome guy the goalkeeper of Udinese, Okoye. But that's tasted, of course, tasted. Kempf. And in the middle with number 20. By the way, Baturina is playing a bit lower. It's Nico Paz that is a bit more advanced. Nico Paz that we didn't see at the moment. Invisible in the first 10 minutes. Nico Paz. And here they open really well. Smolcic. Ramon. D'Acunha. That's a foul, not whistled by the referee, but they're recuperating the ball with Cacré. Cacré with an opportunity. He's dribbling, but why are they going with that extra touch? Attenzione with a shot from the distance. Blocked. They're asking for the handball. They're still in the box. No, what are they doing? But why is Como always playing like that? Why is Como always playing like that? Why don't they just shoot? Looks like Barcelona. The Barcelona of Messi Suarez, they never went on target. Takati, takata, tikiti, tikita. Shot! No, they never shot. And then Mancini with a fantastic sliding tackle, taking it for the 3rd corner kick of Como. 3-0 for the corner kicks, but we know that corner kicks don't bring you any points after 11 minutes and 15 seconds now. 3 corner kicks, and now they go long into the box. Maybe a second shot from the distance. No. Cacré with his number 6. And they play on the wing this time. Cross into the box. Dirty cross. Mid-height. Not great at all. Valle. And then a long ball over the defense. Trying to find Nico Paz. They didn't find him, but are still in possession. It's a total domination. Now, for people that would not have seen the penalty, you would have said, Beppe, is Como winning 5-0 because of how dominating they are in the game at least. But the game is the game. The goals are the goals. And at the moment, it's Roma that is winning that game. At the moment, with only one time going over the midfield of Como. One time was enough. Look at that. It's beautiful. Now, Como is playing a pleasant game. We have to be honest. Pleasant for nothing. Wesley. There is a foul on him. There is a foul on Wesley. And they needed it. Como, after the goal, a lot of times you can crush. You can collapse. Because Oh, we attacked, we had the ball, we were in possession of 100%. There was a girl in the stands, no, not the stands actually, on the bench there. I don't know who she was. She saw the fall on Wesley. Looks like she never saw a fall from that close, and she put already the hand in front of the mouth. I don't know if you noticed that little detail. Was quite funny. Sviar goes long on the ball. Wesley, beautiful controller from the Brazilian number 43. Beautiful pass also for Il Faraone. El Shaarawy that is changing side. Control from a Celik. Celik with a cross into the box. Attenzione, secondo palo. Ball out, ball out, ball out. Butez. I didn't ask it yet. If you can, maximum of course of like to support the channel. At the moment 1-0 for Roma after the penalty of Malen. Maximum of likes. We are not a lot, 150 people that are following the live yet. Like. So other people are seeing that we are live and they're entering. Giallorossi supporters extremely happy with the goal of Roma. I'm not sure if they are as happy with the performance, but at the moment, that's the most important thing, because at the moment, Roma is in Champions League. Nico Paz. D'Acunha. On the left. Again D'Acunha. D'Acunha playing with Valle. No, he's ignoring him. He's keeping that ball. He prefers to go in the back to Kempf. Baturina to Nico Paz. Nico Paz that is playing deep now. Ooh, that pass. Too much, Nico, too much. He disappeared a bit in the last weeks, huh? Nico Paz disappeared. Oof, oh, what a bad control from Ghiardi. Back to Sviar. They are pressed so high, it's impressive, huh? I must be honest. Kone! Dai, Kone! Oh, what a mistake. And Nico Paz with the save of Sviar! He confirmed himself the best goalkeeper of Serie A 25-26. What a save! What a save from Sviar! That is keeping at the moment Roma in Champions League. This save is equal 3 points. El Shaarawy. And now they are playing fast Roma for the first time. Blocked immediately by Como. On the ball with Cacré. Ball recuperated by Wesley. Hermoso. He's complaining with the referee. Referee says play. Cristante. Pellegrini. Oh, by the way, I love the third shirt of Roma. It's actually beautiful. Really beautiful. Manu Kone. Wesley, there is a foul. Hermoso. That's not a beautiful foul from Hermoso. What a mistake from Manu Kone, and that shot immediately from Nico Paz. Not the most difficult save from Sviar, but he was there, standing on his feet until the last second, and then con la manone with his hand. Fabregas, that was a bit his disappointment. I do like that when I need to go to the toilet. Fabregas when his team is missing a goal. And then we continue. Gasperini speaking with El Shaarawy, probably speaking about the pyramids. Cacré on the ground. Lionel Creative is sure Como will score the next goal. 100%. Let's see. I'm curious. If you say so, I believe you. What an impact from Malen. What an impact. Even if it's a penalty, guys, it's a goal. What an important one. Daniel Malen. Scoring his 7th goal, by the way. 7th, not 6th. 7th goal in Serie A with Roma. Nico Paz. Nico Paz, again. Nico Paz with 9 goals in Serie A, 1 goal in Coppa Italia. That's a beautiful one, beautiful pass, but he was offside anyway. Roma has absolutely no sense of urgency now. They know that they want actually Como to play, to press, so that the energy level, the batteries of Como are lowering, and then you will see probably another Roma in second half, and they can do it because of that penalty. They can really do it. It's ideal. The game is ideal for Roma now. They just need to pay attention not to concede. El Shaarawy, Wesley, Manu Kone, Mancini with the mask. And now it's for the first time we had to wait 18 minutes to see a bit of ball possession from Roma. And also a ball management of the team of Gasperini. Hermoso, Manu Kone. They play with Mancini. That ball goes horizontal without actually taking any risk, what I was telling you earlier. Forza draw for Jamal. Mancini. Look, Como that is whistling the way of playing of Gasperini. That's the... I was expecting a lot of things in my life. If you would have told me that like 3 years ago, I would not believe you. There is absolutely no intention. Gasperini with the anti-football. What a spot from Serie A. Long ball. Long ball to find Pellegrini. Attention, because Pellegrini is winning his duel. Attention, he couldn't be a 2-0. Butes anticipated it, but that could have been the paradox of the Sunday 15th of March 2026. Attention, because they are about to commit another foul. Long ball. This time, for the very first time after 90 minutes, we see Como for the first time putting that ball extremely far away with Sergi Roberto. Mitch! If one of them wins, I prefer Roma, as they will slip again 100%. Forza draw for Ferras, attention, because that ball goes ahead to Donley Malen. Malen against two. Malen prefers to play with Wesley. Yes, that's what he's doing now. Wesley with a cross on the second post. Attention, that ball goes there. He's still into the box. Another cross. Celik is giving it in the back to Cristante with a power shot deflected. Easy for Butes. Mamma mia. Hey, I heard about Aston Villa, Manchester United. About the goals that there was actually like Juve and they gave it. In Serie A they didn't give it. I didn't see it, but I heard about it. A lot of people told me already. Butes. Jean Butes. 30th game in Serie A this season for him, 5 in Coppa Italia. So he played every single game of Coppa Italia, every single game of Serie A. There is no other goalkeeper for Como, only one. They play every time with Jean Butes. 30 years, goalkeeper born in Lille, 189. It's not the tallest goalkeeper, but he's doing good. Jean Butes. I remind the Juventini that are watching that Juve was able to score the beauty of 0 goals to Como in 2 games. Also thanks to Butes. Vincenzo Leone. Ciao Beppe, ciao grande. Mitch is saying, Beppe, you sound as loud as if Juve was playing Calma. You should not get a heart attack at Como Roma. But guys, what do you want me to do? It's for the people that are watching that casually are entering the chat and are saying, oh, I'm curious how he's doing. Is he neutral or not? Can he also comment what is not Juve? Hermoso, Manu Kone, Mancini. No, it's Cristante with his number 4 that is carrying that ball, playing on the right side of the field where Celik, target of Juve, was waiting for the ball. Cristante, physical midfielder, one of the requests of Spalletti. Giuntoli brought him Alcaraz. Wesley can't dribble his men, so he prefers to go to Hermosa, and we see again the same ball possession from Roma that really goes horizontal. La ninna nanna di Gasperini. Nanna nanna ninna nanna ninna nanna. This was a song that my grandmother was singing to me when she wanted to make me fall asleep, and it's a bit the strategy of Gasperini today to make Como fall asleep. And by the way, Celik and Fabregas, to me, they are the same person. That's my conspiracy theory. Celik and Fabregas, they are the same person. Did you see them ever in the same room? I didn't. How many shots on target, Roma and Como? I will tell you immediately. If this is your question, then it needs to be answered. Shots on target, 1 for Como, 1 for Roma. Kone, Wesley. Mancini's taking a huge big risk here. Huh? Kone to give him a bit of support. Look at where El Shaarawy is. Mateus, Beppe, do you think it is more likely to back up to Kalulu next season, Celik or Holm? If Celik accepts normal salary request, Celik, attention, another miss, and here we have Nico Paz that is playing with a... Ooh la 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 la, look at that. D'Acunha with a cross at the second post, deflected by Ghilardi. A shot, maybe it's now a shot, and another save of Svilar. That's a bit my dirty dream. My secret dirty dream. Svilar to Juve will not happen. I tell you already. Next year, Roma is celebrating 100 years of existence. No way that they get rid of the best goalkeeper of Serie A for their 100 years of birth. But Svilar, I tell you, if Svilar was on the market, I would prefer him than Carnesecchi, than Alisson, that by the way extended with Liverpool, so forget about Alisson. Probably Alisson using a bit with his agents the name of Juve to put a bit of pressure to Liverpool to tell them contract. Didn't take too long. Liverpool, that the last time that I was checking, was winning over Tottenham of Igor Tudor, that will go with a record of 5 losses in 5 games. Butes, the game is a bit calmer now. Ooh la 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 la. Dirty. Butes, long ball. To Svilar. Already 2 mega saves. I'm speaking about shots on target. Here was the second shot on target from Como. Kone, long ball to Donny Malen. Offside. Doniel, I cannot pronounce his name. What is there? What is happening on the field? There is a fight between Doniel. That's a fight! Forza red card! Malen and Sergi Roberto. Forza red card. I want the red card. Referee, do your job. Head to head. I want the red card. I am paying a subscription to DAZN. My kids are watching DAZN. They are underage. I don't want to see this kind of violence. This kind of violence should be banned from our television. Sergio Roberto and Malen, they should be seen banned, because I want exemplarity for my kids that are watching the television now. This kind of violence, not in Serie A. So show me the red card to these players. Oh! He didn't give it, of course. Huh? D'Acunha with a beautiful pass. Oh, what a cross. And it's a 4th corner kick for Como. Oh, you know who is impressing me from Como? Jokes aside. D'Acunha. He's playing like if he had no problems. D'Acunha Matata. Butarina on the corner kick. He will take it for the 4th consecutive time in the box. Not beautiful. Malen sprinting with a big pressure on D'Acunha. D'Acunha is impressive, I tell you the truth. Mateus Emerson is saying, Beppe, what are you writing in your paper every time there is a corner kick? Because otherwise I forget. Mirwan Suarso, president of Como, next to Varane. And Desailly. I think it's Desailly next to him. Marcel Desailly, World Cup winner in 98 with France. Him and Zinedine Zidane, Desailly, that played at Milan. Varane played at Manchester United and Real Madrid. Hey, lost the shoe, Malen. If I will also do a watch along for Lazio Milan, no. Who cares about Lazio Milan, guys? Of course, I support Milan because I want the other. Oh, he touched the peewee. He touched the peewee. Ragazzi, Kempf touched the peewee, and we all saw yesterday that touching the peewee is a red card. At least in Madrid, at least in Spain, at least in La Liga. When you touch the peewee, it's a red card. Yesterday we saw it. We have the evidences, but in Italy, of course, they are not giving it. Ciao, good guy. Did you see yesterday on Sorlot? They touched red card on the VAR. Handball. Oh, that ball goes at internet. A beautiful control. Mamma mia. But what are they doing? Como is a waste factory. They are wasting so much. They are wasting so much. Incredible. Buttarina. No, but it was the same. Did you see? He touched like this, guys. They are wasting so much. But you know what? Miretti would be perfect for Como. If you put Miretti at Como, he will be the star there. Captain. He just will need 3 months to become captain. Miretti is the prime example of Como. I would not be surprised if Fabregas will sign him. Play, and then when you are in front of the goal, you're shitting your pants. And you never shot. Long change, attention, because El Shaarawy wanted to anticipate Smolcic. Ball goes in, goal kick. But why should they have at least one goal scored? It's not true, guys. You have a goalkeeper that is doing the job. They are never taking their chances. When they are taking their chances, it's not really the best shot of planet. No, I don't agree. Como should not at least have. They need to do more. They need to do better. Then that they have the possession, we all saw it. Yeah, bravo. By the way, it's not that even an impressive possession. It's 55% ball possession Como, 45 for Roma. And by the way, you want to see the expected goal? Como 0.35, Roma 0.81. That's what we are speaking about. Huh? 0 shots on... No. I was about to lie. 2 shots on target for Como. Cacré. They play on the left. And attention, because now we have an opportunity. But look at the closure of Wesley. What a beautiful closure of Wesley. Look at that. That's really a prime defense. Ooh, chapeau. What a save from Wesley. He saw it like a sniper. Wesley snipes. Corner kick from the other side with Buttarina. He's taking all of them. Left, right, no problem for him. They played short. Now they will go with a cross. That ball, easy for Sviar. Too easy for the ex-Jupiler League goalkeeper Sviar. Because he played in Belgium, huh? El Shaarawy. Mile Sviar, Serbian goalkeeper, born in Antwerp, in Belgium. Young, huh? Sviar, 26, beautiful future ahead of him. Malen with the ball. They are going in counter-attack. Couldn't stay on his feet. Wesley wanted Juve in the summer. Was it a mistake? No, there were some talks, but you know that with talks, you don't do anything. As long as you don't have the signature on the paper, and we know that we have been a Butarina. Yeah, but it's a name I don't know why I cannot keep in mind. I need to train it. Butarina, 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 Butarina. I need to keep it in mind. I know, but I have difficulties to remember the order of the vowels. Da Cunha. Now it starts to be a boring game. "21 goals conceded by Sviar in Serie A. In 28 games, this is the 29th. After 33 minutes, a clean sheet for Mille Sviar. Good goalkeepers in Serbia. If you're looking at a few of them, Milinkovic-Savic, Sviar. They have some beautiful history of goalkeepers, must admit. Yeah, Serbian. Born in Belgium, but Serbian. Yeah. Played in Beerschot, then in Anderlecht. If you want, in Anderlecht is one of the best youth academy of the world, guys. If you look at how many players come out of the Anderlecht youth academy system, it's crazy. Then went to Benfica for a few years before his transfer to Roma, a free transfer. Mamma mia, what a steal. What a steal. Sviar. Tielemans, Lukaku, but so many players. Compagnie, Vincent Compagnie. The list is immense, is endless. Now the game, you see the energy. This is the lack of experience of Como. Of all turbo, all power and velocity and ball possession triangles, etc. in the beginning. And then the power level dropped a lot. 46 goals scored by Como. 51 by Juve with one game more. It's crazy, because when you have Como in mind, of course, you're thinking about entertaining football, Nico Pass, the goals, the victories, the miracles, etc. And you're thinking about offensive football, and then you see that actually Juve has scored 5 goals more than Como. A Juve without striker. The Milan of Allegri, it's not a surprise, with 44 goals scored. 44 goals scored. Hopefully this evening they score, because they have the opportunity to go at -5 from Inter. Oh, guys, if you see me speaking about other games, it means that the game, nothing is happening except of te la passo, me la passi. Te la passo, me la passi. I give you the pass, I receive the pass. Nothing is happening. Roma, they have absolutely no intention to play. And Como is in a safe mode with a battery. It's like a bit Formula 1, instead of accelerating and winning the speed, well, at a certain moment, the battery level, and you are losing your power. So they will need a bit of some orange juice in or at half time. And here a mistake that is opening actually the goal, but Sviar, look at that. Oh, that's a goalkeeper. To me, Sviar, 5 stelle today. 5 stars for Sviar. Look at that, how he came out of it. Alert, concentrated, focused. Chapeau. So, Da Cunha for Como, Sviar for Roma at the moment. Yeah, you see the difference when you have a goalkeeper. Makes the difference. And I'm reading you, guys, so right. Stefan Marin, I will tell you the truth. I didn't watch Premier League this season. I have no idea who is Pedro Porro. I hate Premier League. Not because of they are the best. No, it's not attractive. Let's say I'm not attracted by Premier League. So there are some seasons like that where I just totally ignore. I look sometimes at the scores, but I have no idea who they are, these players. They are changing like 10 players per season. It's difficult to keep up with all the money. I really don't care about them. I really not. So I don't know about Pedro Porro. Da Cunha is receiving the ball now on the right side of the field and is cutting in. What a player. Da Cunha with a beautiful cross. And that ball goes in the goal. No, what a miss. What a miss. Another miss from Como. With Jacob Ramon. He just had to put it in. But why is he going with his right leg? Why is he going with his right leg? He could have given Juve the opportunity to go at fourth, and look at Fabregas. Hands in the air. Who is the guy next to Gattuso? Mamma mia, it looks like an Albanian bodyguard. I remember he was my friend in the year 2000. He was an Albanian bodyguard. Did you see him in the stands or not? I promise you it's true. Mitch, what would be your perfect top 4 standing? Juve, wherever. This season I speak, yeah? The rest I don't care. But I think that the first 3 spots are already done. So it's Inter Milan fighting for the Scudetto, then Napoli's third, and then hopefully Juve. No, you are not annoying me with that question about Tottenham. No, it's good. It's a good question because I know I need to pay attention also to other leagues sometimes. There are some seasons like that where I have absolutely no energy. A bit like Como today, without the energies to push, to watch more than what. This season I focused a lot on Serie A. Less to other leagues. I didn't watch a single game of Bundesliga. I know. This season I gave up. So next season I will go back. But yeah, to me it's that. Then ideal Serie A top 4 all time would be Juve first. Wait, because Donny Malen, beautiful Donny Malen to Kone. Kone is entering now the box. With a pass to Malen with a shot possibly. What a disaster, but it goes on the second post. Ball controlled by Celik. Attenzione with a cross. Ooh, deflected. Yeah, they will concede the second goal, Como. Yeah, that miss is really... Amateur miss, I don't know, because it's difficult. Then it's also from an unnatural position. If he's a right foot player, I understand that he's trying to catch it with his right leg, but it's tough. It's tough. 4 minutes to go, plus I don't think there will be a lot of injury minutes. Maybe 1, maybe. Just for the sake of giving 1. Should not even be. I told you that Miretti would be perfect for Como. Perfect. Now, for this season, the top 4, it will be a battle between Inter and Milan. I don't know who will win. I know who will win, but I hope they will not win. Napoli third, and then hopefully Juve fourth. Cristante. Oh, dai, Celik, wake up. Celik, not a beautiful game today. No, it was Pellegrini. Sorry, my bad. Let me send a message. Because my son was watching actually television here right next to me. He disappeared, and I told him if he wants to watch DAZN in his room, he needs first to shut down the television here below, because you have only 2 possibilities, or 2. You can share it with 2 in the same home. Pellegrini, what a beautiful small dribble, and then Kempf is putting him on the ground. This game, guys. He's back. He's back. Éteins un truc, hein. Non, tu dois éteindre la zone. Wesley. Kone. Guys, rate that first half. I think he's offside, Marlon Butez. Oh, that's a really beautiful control from Butez. Jean Butez. Long ball. Celik with a header. Ball recuperated by Como. 4 on 10, yeah, I agree. Nico Paz, disaster today. Huh? Shadow. Good player, huh? Good player, but today it's not. At the moment, it's not there. D'Acunha. Kempf. 8 on 10. Juve ball with a 3. 6.5. Roma, they had like 2 opportunities. That's it. Como wasted a lot. But you saw what we saw in the beginning of the game in these first 10 minutes. It's gone, huh? Ghiardi with his number 87. Unusual number for a player, except if he's born in 87. But I don't think so because he's quite young. 87. Maybe it's the year of birth of his father. Nah. Daniele Ghiardi, born in 2003, 23 years old, born in Lucca, beautiful city. Nico Paz, that goes from the distance over the goal. Oh, not bad. Over the goal, he's asking for a corner kick. D'Acunha as well. Referee says no, nobody touched it. Ball into the lake. He was right, huh? Sviar touched it. So it's a mid-game, yeah. It's a mid-game. I agree. Sviar goes long. 2 minutes. 1 would have been enough to me. Ghiardi. Oh, starting to do really well, huh? Ghiardi. 16th game this season in Serie A. Played 4 in Europa League, 1 in Coppa Italia. Attention, because now we have maybe with Cacré the opportunity to go. Oh, he's dribbling the goalkeeper. Sviar is out. But what are they doing? Nico Paz with a short ball and time at Como. What are you doing, Como? ¿Cómo es posible? ¿Cómo es posible? Look, he dribbles the goalkeeper, Cacré. Instead of going on target, he's waiting. They never shot on target. And then Nico Paz with a miss. But it's not unlucky. It's amateurish. This is a huge big miss. If this would have been done by Conceição, you would have written here, Conceição, Chico out. If it would have been done by Koopmeiners, you would be pissed off. If it would have been done by Yildiz overrated. That's the reality. Oh, it's the little Como. No, it's a big miss. If you want to play in the ground of the bigs, if you want to qualify to Champions League, you cannot miss that. Why am I don't know. Why am I pissed? Because why am I angry? I don't know. It's a really good observation, Raven. I have no idea why I'm angry. Maybe because I try to be, I don't know, because I want the draw, of course. Draw would be perfect. It's over with the first half of Como 0, Roma 1. Hey, let's speak about whatever you want, because then we will go back with the game in 15 minutes from now on. No, because I wanted to draw, and also because I'm watching football, and it annoys me, these kind of misses. Would have been perfect, the 1-1 to go to the locker room, and then we saw another game. Watch Liverpool, no, but I really don't care about them. They can do what they want. But I couldn't care more about that. To me, the people that are Juve fans that today are watching Liverpool Spurs instead of Como Roma, there is something that is not working in their brain. You need to watch Como Roma today. You need to watch Como Roma. Liverpool, Tottenham, who cares? Ciao, Isaac Johansson. Hello, sir. Don't call me sir. Don't call me sir. I'm not that old. Yeah, I am. I actually am. King Boy. Hello, sir. Your work is really good, but I think thumbnails is a place where... okay. Yeah. And then they will... This is the most funny things. Your work is great, but your thumbnails are really bad. If you pay me, I will do the thumbnails for you. I don't have money. When I will be rich, I will contact you, King Boy. Now I have no money. I will do the thumbnails myself. No, but they are coming. Usually they are sending me DMs. Then you go on their page. Usually, maybe King Boy is a star. Yeah? Maybe it's fantastic. But usually they are sending me DMs. Then you go on their page. The thumbnails, it's really to vomit. It's something disgusting. Usually, maybe King Boy is great. Then they say, I will send you a few thumbnails. Disgusting. I do myself. At least I pay nobody. If they are good, I take the praise. If they are disgusting, I take the insults. And then I have always my good friend that is helping me from time to time when I'm asking him for fantastic thumbnails. Beppe, anything new about injury of Thuram? No, the last thing that I've read about the injury of Thuram, that it's not that worrying. So let's monitor. Let's wait and monitor. We cannot monitor. We cannot monitor. We just have to wait. We need to wait. We need to wait for more informations. Let me check, because I read something. I will give you the exact. I thought it was a beautiful compliment for the channel. Like, hello, sir. You have a really great channel. I loved your channel. I really was thinking. I was really thinking that it was a compliment, but actually it was not. So Thuram, the condition of Thuram, he has un fastidio, which means an annoyance at the left ankle that doesn't worry and will be monitored day by day. Knowing Juve and when we are monitoring things, I'm scared for the worst. He can be out for like 6 months. No, jokes aside. Beppe, what is the best part about living in Belgium? It's a really great, organized and structured country. Administration is really well done in Belgium. If you need to go to the hospital, you can go to the hospital. If you want, you don't need like 3 months appointments. You have social security. The administration is really well done in Belgium. Belgium is a good country to live in. Then, of course, you are missing the weather. It's not that it's like Alaska. It's not that cold in Belgium, but it's not Italy. So you are missing a bit of the weather. You are missing a bit of the food, because it's not the same as if you go to Roma, to Napoli. It's not the same. The water is not the same. That's what I'm always saying. And then you miss the... Do you like Turin as a city? Yeah, honestly, yes. Because when I was there in 2011, well, for people that are just entering, we will continue to speak about Como, Roma in a second. But the first time I went there was in 2011. And I was only focusing on one thing. Go and watch Juve, go and watch Juve, go and watch Juve. I didn't inform myself at all about the city of Torino. I didn't know. To me, there was Roma, Firenze, Napoli, these kind of cities. I would never accept of Torino to be a beautiful city. I fell in love with, but I fell in love in that weekend of beginning of October 2011. And since I think I went there 20 times, I really, really, really love. Aside from Juve, no, in really honestly, I tell you, if I could live somewhere, it would be in Torino. Not only because of Juve, but because it has that mix of Italy and that Parisian styles of architecture, and also the people of Torino are a bit more north than because otherwise the shock from Belgium to Italy is big. Yeah. But guys, you want to speak about football or you want to do a Q&A about geography today? No, because we just watched Como Roma. We can speak about what you want. Look, Rising Cross have been there and he loves it. Giratina, Turin is a very nice city. Nothing spectacular about it. Just a really nice historical big city in Italy. Not that big. That's also the charm of Torino. Much more spacious than Roma. Yeah, spacious. Yes, I agree. G. Bover. Hello, sir. I was not expecting live today. Thank you. No, enjoy. Are you Italian? Where are you from Italy? I am Italian. I have Italian documents. So my parents came from Sicily to come to Belgium. And I'm born here, but my documents are Italian. So, yeah. Beppe, at halftime, can you go in a table calculator website and predict all the games? No, I cannot do that. Beppe, I have never watched a Juve game live, but which game would you recommend? I really don't know. It depends. Whatever. If you have never been, go to the Allianz Stadium. Whatever. Pick a game and go. As long as it's not a 12:30 p.m. game, go to an evening game. Go to an evening game. That's what I would recommend. Gerard, Beppe, do you think there is a path forward for Jonathan David at Juve? From what I know, not with Spalletti, especially not after the performance of yesterday. He is on the market, guys. Then, is there a path forward? For everyone, there is a redemption for everyone. But to me, also because Juve will need to cash in, and he is a free transfer. At least we signed him for free, so we could cash in with him. I didn't enjoy Bologna to beat Sassuolo. I didn't care. They are far, Bologna. No. That Juve, on Juve's table, there are like 100 names per week, guys. Possibilities, ideas. In March, it's normal that every week you have 100 names. Then from these 100 names, you have maybe 30 players that they say, oh, let's try to deep dive. And from these 30 names, maybe there was one that is carried on for longer than 1 week. Guys, I go with a mini pee break for 2 minutes. So give me a moment and then we go back for the second half of Como 0, Roma 1. Supporting, of course, of the goal of of Como. So that we can go with a 1-1, which would be a really beautiful result for the Juventini, because at the moment we are 5th behind Roma. Maximum of like. If you didn't yet, wait 2 minutes for me, I come back. I'm back. Ready to start the second half of Como 0, Roma 1. I just watched the images of Igor Tudor. Did you see them or not before the game against Liverpool? Igor Tudor, that he really thought that he recognized Arne Slot and he wanted to greet him. And actually, it was a random ball, the guy. Oh, Igor Tudor. Oh, at least he's bringing a bit of smiles to our friends that are supporting Tottenham. So he ran person. He went there. He was convinced it was Arne Slot. He was smiling. He was knocking on his shoulder like, I'm here. The guy didn't know. I don't know. Oh, this is really, really, really funny. Really funny. Oh. Yeah, he doesn't know about Premier League. He's lost. Povero Tudor. I couldn't go there with the car. That's why. Alvaro Morata on the bench, praying for the draw as well. He would love to give that little gift to Juve. I tell you, he can't wait to finish the career, Alvaro Morata, so that he becomes a Juve ambassador. He can't wait. That's the only objective that is left for Alvaro Morata. Ending the career as soon as possible and dressing the suit of Juve to become an ambassador. Como players already in the tunnel. I see Valle, I see Butez, Nico Paz, D'Acunha. There could potentially be a first change for Fabregas' team. Yeah. There should be a first change for the team of Fabregas, guys. With Assane Diao that could and will probably enter. No, there are no news of Colomani at the moment, no. Como is entering the field first. I see Jacopo Ramon. Gasperini is joining as well. Let's focus again, guys, on Como Roma with the commentary live here on Gjustjuve, supporting 4 things for the people that just enter. We support the red cards, the yellow cards, the injuries, and the draw. In that order. So, Duvicas and Diao enter. So 2 changes for Como. Sergi Roberto out. Sergi Roberto out. I'm waiting for understanding who is the other one because Duvicas got in. Roma waited before doing the change because they want to do El Anawi, but let's wait for the start of the second half. D'Acunha is doing a really great game, to be honest. To me, the strongest one of the first half for Como. Best one from Roma is without doubt Sviarra. Are ready? Because we are about to start. So align your television with me, referee. And we go with the second and last half of Como Roma that just started now. Kempf out and Sergio Roberto out. Celik will go with the throw-in. Mamma mia, you're soft, guys. I see the comments, you're so soft, guys. Butez with his feet. Mamma mia, what a mistake of Butel. But these guys are really risking. And look at that. Maybe the 2-0 now with the... they were about to commit another penalty. Wesley that will go with the cross all the time in the world. But Diao was there to give a bit of support. He just entered full of energy. But they are taking these risks. They conceded because of a really stupid risk of not putting that ball away. And look at that. They start and they never learn. Then you will have... Fabregas that will say, yeah, but we like to play like that. Lose then. Cacré. The game would have been over. With that mistake, it was already over. Mancini. Ghiardi wanted to go long. He's waiting for Celik to receive that ball between two players. Beautiful from Ghiardi, trying to carry that ball with him. It's Butez. Let's see if he will go with another crazy mistake. No, this time he learned his lesson. He's trying to find Diao. What a duel there with Diao that is on the ground at the moment. Referee says goes on, and he's correct to do so. There is a foul won by Roma that's physically superior to Como. Physically far superior. No, Matteo, it's not about shopping list. We have no money for SVR. Cristante. Opening on the right side, Celik. Celik, out of contract at the end of the year, of course, is looking not only for a beautiful contract in terms of salary, but also for a starting spot, which Juve at the moment cannot guarantee him. Malen. Not great from Malen. There is no foul. Continue to play. Possession Como. Diao. Beautiful dribble there. He's on the ground, and this time the foul is for him. Yeah, correct. Wesley, yellow card. Well, I think it's a bit exaggerated, that yellow card. It's probably the referee that says, you know what, let's calm down. Everyone with the first yellow card of the game being shown so that they calm down, because I don't want to lose the control over the game. Was it worth a yellow card at the 47 minutes in a quite correct game? I don't know. But I think that VR will stay at least one more year at Roma before moving. At least one more year, I think. I think that they have beautiful plans in the summer as well, the Giallorossi. Let's see. Butez. Cacré that goes long. Mancini. Long ball. Yeah, Ferras, you know that here on the channel we don't speak about religion. We don't speak about politics. So please focus on the game, transfer market, life in general, but not these kind of topics. Ghiardi. You can do whatever you want, of course, on your private accounts and wherever you want, but here on the channel you know that we don't do that. That's why I started also with Juventini of the world, because Juve is for everyone. Second half that didn't start with the intensity of the first one. Como is trying to think a bit, and you see, and when they are managing the ball, when they are thinking, it's not the same Como. D'Acunha, and they change to I'm not a big fan of Como as well. Then, Nobody can deny the beautiful, fast progresses that they've done. Of course, they've pumped money in it, but anyway, a few years ago they were in a second division, then they come. They do something beautiful in Serie A, and then look, they are fighting for fourth spot. So you cannot deny that. You cannot. But not a big fan. El Shaarawy, what a pass for Pellegrini, but also Butez was there. Alert. Long ball. Como recuperating the ball with Nico Paz. Baturina. And they are playing in the middle. Baturina again. Oof, look at that physicality of Ghiardi. Bravo. Oh, he's a beautiful player. Huh? He's committing the foul. I don't know about that. They are saying that he committed the foul on Diego Carlos. No, Ghiardi is a good player. Huh? Physical. Yeah, of course, there is his foul. Of course. He's going with two arms around their neck. Yeah. 23. Not the youngster revelation that comes at 17, 19 years old, so he had to wait a bit longer because he's already 23. Daniele Ghiardi. But, guys, not bad, huh? Not bad. I like him. Yeah. Gatti baby version. But baby. Yeah, also Gatti started quite late in his career. But for defenders, it's okay to start a bit later. We always say that offensive players, they have a earlier breakout than defenders, because defending is much more difficult. Much more difficult. Diao. Losing his ball there. Ramon. D'Acunha, much deeper D'Acunha than in the first half. Cacré, and look also at Cacré. D'Acunha and Cacré are so much lower in that second half than they were in the first, because Roma also got a bit higher. And look at how many orange players in the midfield of Como, which we didn't see at all in the first half, which means that they are starting to be relaxed, Como, and managing the game as well. Uncle Sharma, attenzione, because we have maybe a counter-attack, but grande Wesley. It's already the second beautiful anticipation there. Huh? For people who are saying it's only dribbles and skills. No. Oh, it's the second time that he's saving Roma. This time, a bit less visible and important than in the first half, but that first half with a fantastic tackle. Uncle Sharma is asking me, will they bottle the Scudetto? No, you will win it with 10 points. From next week, it goes all in normality again. After Marotta will complain a bit when he will say, pronto. So, it's Beppe Marotta from Inter calling. Can I speak with Beppe Marotta from La Lega? And Beppe Marotta say, wait a second. Yes, here I am. He will say, what do you want, Beppe? Wait. Hey, you saw the last 2-3 games, what happened with Inter, a few mistakes there. What do you want? Can we go back to normality in receiving instead of being penalized? Would be nice, because, okay, we were at minus, and I understand the television rights. Attention, because there was a corner kick in the box, easy for Sviar. No, because you know what happened. We were at minus 10. I understand the television rights, and that otherwise the league would have been done in the month of March, that we still needed a bit of audience. So I understand that now we are potentially at minus 5 or plus 5. I understand, Beppe. Don't worry, Beppone. We will fix that. From next week we go again. We already started with Bastoni as a saint. We contacted Roma, il Vaticano. So wait for it, and then we will go for it. Okay? Now we play that card of victimism. Calma. Everything goes back in order in a second. Grazie, Beppone. You will win again with plus 10, plus 15 points of difference. Already tonight, Milan will not win against Lazio. Don't worry. Then if it happens, Manu Kone, we go back to the game. Manu Kone today, not impressive. Huh? Wesley, oh, that pass could have been found by Pellegrini. Seriously, guys, when you're telling me Roma, what a fantastic mercato, I know that they are winning, I know that they are fourth at the moment over Juve, but if you are playing with Pellegrini, El Shaarawy in 2026, we have a problem. Huh? How much is it, Liverpool-Tottenham? Because you tell me that Colomoni did an assist. Is it 1-1? You're eating Doritos and Gjustjuve. 1-1. Bravo Igorone, what a fantastic coach. Doesn't even know who are the coaches of Premier League. Attention, because they go with a free kick in the box, maybe for the 1-1. Oh, Ghilardi! With a save, that ball stays there, easy in the hands of Sviar. Uncle Sharma was pissed off with my impersonation of Beppe Marotta calling Beppe Marotta. He disappeared. Celik. Saved by D'Acunha. Playing safe. But El Shaarawy, guys, I remember I was watching Vialli, Ravanelli, Del Piero, 94, 95. El Shaarawy was already playing, guys. I promise you it's true. This guy, it's really a faraone. It's like a mummy. This guy, he has like 150 years. He has an extension of career that is incredible. I know him since ever. El Shaarawy. When he goes back home, he doesn't go, you know, the we. Mancini, Diao. There are some fights there between Mancini and Diao. And you know that I'm against violence because I am paying for that. Attention, because we have Como that wanted to play fast. Ooh, that's a really mistake from Roma. They are into the box. Duvakis with a goal! And they are putting Juve back in Champions League. Fourth spot of Juve thanks to the goal of Duvakis. What a winning change by Fabregas. Attenzione, beating VR. We are so back. Show me the money. Show me the money of the Champions League. Attenzione. The entire Roma defense, they fell asleep. Look at that, they fell totally asleep there with Ghiardi as well. They were all thinking he was offside and he was not. Left foot under the legs of the number 99. Oh la la, look at that pass from the number 3 in the depth, and Duvakis with his number 11 under the legs. Grande. Big mistake here from Sviara. We would not expect that. Bravo. What a beautiful goal. And fans of Panathinaikos that are extremely happy with Duvakis' goal. Duvikas after a really beautiful assist from Valle. At the moment, Juventus back fourth. Let's refresh. Let's see if Lega Serie A will be fast. Yeah, they were fast. What is happening? Even Serie A is actually putting Juve fourth again. 53 points. Now basta. Now no goals anymore. 30 minutes to suffer, Juventini. 30 minutes to suffer. Oh, yeah, of course. Diao, what a player, what an entry, and look at how fast he is. He's running. Attenzione, Diao with a pass for Nico Paz. Oh! What were we about to see? And now we have the counter-attack with Wesley. Wesley that is running to attention because on the other side of him he's totally alone. If Malen sees it, Malen sees it. What did he do, Malen? Mamma mia, Malen. Oh, selfish Malen waited way too long, way too long. Oh, that was great. We've seen more in 20 seconds than 60 minutes. Look at Nico Paz. Oh, that was one for the books. Panini was already waiting for the update of that logo. Crazy, crazy, crazy. First corner kick of the game for Pellegrini, Roma. Will they go short? No, they go long. Attenzione, Butez that takes it with fists. Sviar, long into the air. First time of Kirill to support no goals. I understand. Now we want or the 2-2 or no goals. No goals is even better. What was happening in 20 seconds? Crazy, crazy, crazy. I love that. I love that. Cacré. But Diao, what an entry, eh? To Vicas as well with a goal, but especially Diao. Diao is making them going totally out of control, huh? Chapeau. Chapeau, Diao. Chapeau, Diao. Hassane Diao, 20 years old. Senegal. 8 appearances in Serie A. Can play on the left, can play as a center forward, can play on the right, where he's playing today, so he can play on both wings. Comes from a youth academy of Betis, Real Betis in Sevilla. Before the transfer last season to Como for 12 million euro. Yellow card has been shown by the referee, the second one of the game. This time for Cacré. Foul on Pellegrini. Yeah. This one is, of course, a yellow card. After the one of Wesley, it is Cacré that has been booked. Long ball into the box. Too easy for Butez. Too easy for Butez. He wanted to play fast, but couldn't. Oh, he will be obliged to wait a bit. Forced to wait a bit. He plays vertically with Acuna. And Cacré. In the middle. Baturina dribbling also Kone. How did he cancel him? That touch from Diao, what an entry! Diao that is faster than Diao. That's a yellow card. Should be a yellow card without hesitation. Another yellow card. And attenzione! Forza red card! Forza red card! Oh! Wesley. Of course, that gives an advantage now, because they need to play 26 minutes with 11 men, but now it's good for the next game. Diao entered and destroyed the game. Because he's a player that is not playing tiki-taka. Because it's a player that is not playing tiki-taka, he doesn't care about ball possession. He takes the ball, he has one mission. He doesn't care, he has one mission. He wants to take that ball and go into the goal. And actually, it's also smart. Oh, Gasperini pissed off. Attenzione, he sees that +7 of a few weeks ago slipping through his hands. Yeah. I told you there would have been a red card. You don't believe me because you don't know. You don't know like I know. I know. If they go, I tell you, if they go, at the moment they are at how much? At -1. If they slip today, guys, and they go at 51 with Como at 54 -3 from a +7 a few weeks ago, I don't know how they will digest that one. Nico Paz with on the wall. There is a player on the ground. Cacré with a shot wide. Gasperini, a fury. And now he's playing I really like him, Pisilli. Diao changed that second half for Como. What will Pisilli do? It's Pellegrini that goes out, Pisilli in. But that energy of Diao. But I must say also smart from Fabregas to actually say, okay, it's not working. Let's do it. Let's try something else. Cacré out. Perrone in. They have also a bench, huh, guys? They have also a bench. Perrone in, beautiful player. Now I'm curious, because I told you before the game, I like Perrone, I like Pisilli, but they are both on the bench. They just enter at the same minute, 67th minute. Like 1-1 would be beautiful, huh? And now they will push, huh? Now Como will push, but they will also be exposed. I would not be surprised, I tell you now, huh? People are Como. I would not be surprised if they concede in counter-attack. And if Roma wins it 2-1. You will see. I didn't say it will be like that. I said I would not be surprised. Zaragoza, it's in Spain. It's a beautiful city in Spain. Zaragoza. Da Cunha. Mamma mia, Da Cunha with a cross into the box. Valle. Roma. Experience of Roma. They said, you know what, we don't care. We go on the ground. We don't care. Celik. Some wise game 9. Thank you from USA with a beautiful donation. Oh Lord, God of football, protect both goals. That's a beautiful prayer. That's a really beautiful prayer on a Sunday. Oh Lord, God of football, protect both goals. When we are watching the replay of the goal of Duvikas. But here they fell totally asleep, the defense of Roma, with Cech Fabregas celebrating with a fist. Is he up? Højlund 10 goals, Duvikas 10 goals. So we have, for the first time after 29 match days, not only anymore one player with double-digit goals in Serie A, Højlund 10, and Duvikas 10. Lautaro Martinez was already there. But Roma, they said, we don't care. Hermoso, handsome 22, out. You saw the new rules and guidelines for the future. Players, when they are asked to be subbed, they have 10 seconds to go out. If they are not out in 10 seconds, the player cannot enter for 1 minute. I'm really curious. Will there be the fourth man with a chrono? I don't know how they will do. Celik out, Tsimikas in, Hermoso out, and the number 24 from Roma, Ziolkowski in as well. I didn't pay attention. They made a change. The change. El Shaarawy out, Rensch in, Pisilli in, Robinho Vaz in, and Zolkowski. I don't know what I was doing. I didn't pay attention to all the changes. It's already 4 changes for Roma, and I didn't know. 3 changes for Como. Kempf, Sergio Roberto and Kekre out, Duvicas, Diao and Perrone in. For Roma, El Shaarawy, Pellegrini, Malen and Hermoso out with Rensch, Pisilli, Vaz and Zolkowski in. Roma that is playing with 10 men now, and there is an opportunity with a set piece for captain of Como. That will go with his left foot. He's playing short. Baturina plays into the box. Ball in the air, deflected easily by Roma. 1 man down, as I told you. Beautiful control from Valle. Long ball to find Diao. Control with the chest. Pressed by Rensch. Or by Tsimikas, sorry. They try to enter the box. Oh, what a beautiful tunnel and a shot. Ooh la la, if that was a goal. If this was a goal, we would have spoken about a Euro goal. D'Acunha. What a shot, but also what a nutmeg. Look at that. Up, nutmeg, and boom. On the far post, it was close. How much did it cost, D'Acunha? Can we check that, guys? 24, Lucas D'Acunha, French-Portuguese, born in Rouen. 24 years old. He looks like 35 already, guys. 174, it's not really tall, but oh, what a player. What a player. Oh, go and grab him. We need a player like that. 3 goals already this season, 4 assists, 1 goal in Coppa Italia. Yellow card. That's a big fall, and that's a huge big risk if Paulo Dybala was there, but he's not. They signed him from Nice, the team of Jérémy Boga. And pay attention, because if he was last man, there could have even be a red. Diego Carlos booked with a yellow, but that could have been a red. Could have been a red. 750k. They signed him for 750k, not 400. Commentators are wrong. 750k. That's what they signed. Still, 22-23, so it's a player that is already there since 3 seasons. 22-23, 23-24, 24-25. The 4th season already at Como. GSM, why are we watching? You're not obliged to watch. If you are not happy, you know what to do. If you have stupid questions, I give you stupid answer. Attenzione! Free kick. Roma with the number 12. Tsimikas. Oh no, that's... Oh no. Oh mamma mia. How far and how deep did they fall? Tsimikas. When you have Paulo Dybala, Sule, when you had Francesco Totti, and that's what you are doing with 10 men, an opportunity to go and take the advantage, then yeah, but I told you, Miretti is the perfect Como player. Miretti, perfect Como player. He would be perfect. Ah no, but it's in the other side. Attenzione. Como. With Nico Paz, what a pass. Attenzione, hesitation from Sviar. They play in the back, but... What a miss! What a miss! I saw it. I thought it was goal from Baturina. I thought it was a goal. Fantastic vision here from Nico Paz. They play in the back and then a shot. Ooh la 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 la. What a miss. The game would have been over. Game would have been over. Wesley, red card. Second yellow. 15 minutes to play. There will not be a post-game, guys. Attention, Manu Kone is pushing. He's on the ground. There is no foul. Get up, Manu. Get up, Manu. They need you in the midfield. Baturina. He's regretting at the moment, huh? It's a matter of time, but also a matter of accuracy before they score, guys. Baturina. Long control. Was able to take it. Another yellow card. Yes, now it's gone. Now it's yellow card for everyone. Ghilardi. It was a bit late on Baturina. Oof, step on foot, big one, and then a push. Nico pass out. Nico pass surprised like we all are. He just gave a fantastic pass here. Nico pass with the pass. It's Jesus Rodriguez that goes in. Jesus Rodriguez in with his number 17. Nico pass out. Yeah, but if he starts with these kinds of and not being happy for being changed, guys, you are nobody. Nico Paz, nobody knew you like last season. Don't start with your strange things here. Huh? Jesus Rodriguez immediately on the ball, entering the box. That's why he entered. What a beautiful cross. Baturina, he wanted to go. Diao, that we didn't mention since a few minutes. Diao into the box. He goes with his left foot. Mamma mia! Mamma mia, Sviar that is saving Juve from the 4th spot. Mamma mia! Mamma mia, Sviar. Big mistake on the goal they consider, but here on Diao, the impact of that player. The impact of Diao. Another corner kick for a Como that they are playing fast. Ball in the air. Robinho Vaz trying to put some pressure. Jesus Rodriguez from Sevilla, that's where he's born, 20 years old, again on the ball. He's entering the box. He wanted to go with Ala Del Piero. He changed his mind suddenly. Valle with a cross, another cross. That ball goes long on the second post. Baturina is playing in the back. There's a shot from a distance. Another save. And this time they can't avoid it. Look at that, how they are celebrating, because how important was that goal from Como. They are taking the lead in their home. At the moment, they are cancelling Roma from Champions League. And now with 1 man up, it should be easy to keep 12 minutes. With 1 man up and a goal. Diego Carlos, as a sniper, as a striker, doing what the other ones couldn't do. Mamma mia. The first goal in the season of Diego Carlos, and what a goal, being there. Absolutely no offside because Ghiardi was behind the goalkeeper. Look at that, beautiful also from Baturina, really smart. Save of Sviar centrally, and Diego Carlos was there. Smolcic. First you had the assist from Baturina. Smolcic goes. Save of Sviar, that unfortunately is putting it centrally. If you are watching the face of Cristante, you understand the mental state of Roma. Mamma mia, Mancini that is slipping. Duvicas that is saying, no. Whistled. If you see the face of Cristante, it's a big program there. Huh? Mamma mia. Now we need to support Roma for the goal. Now we need to support Roma, but I don't know how and what they will do. Jesus Rodriguez taking the ball. Beautiful ball protection. Huh? Oof, Zolkowski. He changed the game. He's on the ground, but changed the game. Alex Valle. Jesus Rodriguez. What an entry from the 20 years old. Mamma mia, but where did they find that guy? The scouting system of Como. Chapeau, huh? Oh, another one from Real Betis. Another one from Real Betis. They have some connections there, huh? But this time they paid a lot. Huh? 22.5 in terms of million. Well, a lot. In today's football, it's not a lot. But Mlaggio brings VR to Juve. I told you. Difficult if not impossible. 49 months for our friend. And then Mane that is back. He was already there yesterday. Mane, Beppe, the draw between Roma and Como is actually good for the result of Juve. Yeah, but unfortunately I've read your message a bit too late because since then Como scored both drop points and the race for the top 4 in Serie A stays open. If Juve wins that game, the gap can be closed quickly. Forza Juve. My friend, I think that you spoke a bit too fast because now we are closer to the 3-1 of Como than to the 2-2. A bit too fast. I think, Mane, I don't want to say it, but I think that you jinxed it a bit, my friend. Because it was a beautiful result. At the moment, it's not. But hopefully, your orange donation will help Roma. You never know, with a set piece. But I tell you that free kick of Tsimikas on the 1-1 with one man down, he will think about it because it was a total disaster. Diao protecting the ball here. Diao into the back. Yeah, the third goal is closer than the draw, but you never know in football. Draw is the message of Bogdan into the chat. Will be really difficult for Roma also because I don't know. They took off Mal and they took off everyone. They have no offensive players anymore. They have absolutely no offensive players that could potentially do the difference. We didn't mention Pizzilli at all. Ropinho Vaz, what can he do alone? At the moment, as we speak, another change in Serie A. It was Roma that was over Juve, then it was Juve that was over Como and Roma, and now it's Como that is alone fourth in Serie A, 54 points. With Roma that is now sixth at -2 of Juve and -3 from the Champions League spot. I said earlier, and some people in the chat as well, we agree that if there was a team that could do attention because Da Cunha is there on top, again Da Cunha in, mamma mia, is hitting the bar. Jesus Rodriguez was alone. Guys, Jesus Rodriguez was totally alone, and someone needs to explain me how the Como players are always alone at the penalty spot. Every time. They are able to unmark themselves, and he was asking, he said, give it to me, I'm alone, I'm unmarked, I just need to tap it in. Da Cunha tries on the bar. Will they regret it? We will know in 6 minutes. We will know in 6 minutes. Yeah, I said it earlier. Huh? To me, better Roma to win because they have a more difficult schedule. To me, Como has the easier schedule. Maybe not in the upcoming games, but in total, they have the easier schedule. I kept saying it. So to me, if there could have been a winner, I would have preferred, honestly, Roma to win. At the moment, it's not like that. The prayer didn't work, Sam. Now, Daya Roma, thank you for the donation. It didn't really work at the moment, Sam. Sometimes it works, sometimes not. I think that God has more important things to do than football, but you never know with Manu Kone that is touching the ball, he's on the ground, there is no foul. Mancini, we know, last minute saver. Cristante was not able to control it, but that ball, as a miracle, went back into his feet ball in throw-in from the captain of Roma. What a disaster. Maximum of likes if you didn't chat for the last minutes of the live. Worst possible scenario. Yeah, to me, yeah. To me, yeah, honestly, I know that a lot of people will say Roma, Gasperini, Paolo Dybala. To me, I said that's the worst possible scenario at the moment because the game is not over with Mancini that is risking everything. He said we have nothing to lose anymore. Rensch. They have no striker, so Mancini is pushing. They play on the left. Let's see if they will do something. Cross into the box, maybe on the second post, and that ball goes over everyone. Mancini was ready. They took the ball from his head. Batturina, what a quantitative game. A lot of quantity in that game of Batturina. And Acuna with a lot of quality today. Winning change, winning changes from Fabregas that decided to put two more in. The last changes of Fabregas with Van der Bremt that is about to enter. Van der Bremt for D'Acunha. No, I'm checking because there was a second player also ready. They were about to do 6 changes, these guys. They were about to do 6 changes. It happened to Roma. Believe me, it happened to Roma. Suddenly they did like 6 changes. I believe it was with Fonseca, the actual coach of Lyon. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. But they did 6 changes and they lost the game. Like... Sviar. Girardi. Going alone. Presta. Look at the pressing from Como. From Duvikas. Now it's ball in the air and let's pray God's, inshallah, and whatever religion that you believe in, guys. But it will be extremely difficult. Yeah. They come back to the fall. There was a pull. It was in the Europa League, yeah. Trapattoni as well, 2 minute change of Bayern. It happens, I don't know. They forget. It's strange that you have so many technical staff there and then you forget. Crazy. But even the player think, oh. Yeah, and also that, bravo, Vizzo. Also that is important. We won and we drew against Roma, which means that if we finished at the same height, Juve would have gone through because of his scontri diretti, head-to-head, while we lost twice against Como. We lost twice against Como, so they have the advantage if we finish at equal points. To me, the worst result possible. Something they... no, I already read that one, so the next one of Benedetto from Toronto. Como is a mini Inter, arrogant and dirty players. I don't know. I don't like the stadium. I'm not... You know what I'm not a big fan of? That people are seeing them as the little beautiful miracle, which is not because of the investment that they do, the really rich ownership. So if you tell me, attention, because they go possibly with the third goal, mamma mia. Oh, but he fell asleep. Kone, a disaster today. How can you fall asleep like that? 30 seconds before we know how long they will give. No, I don't like that you are calling them a miracle, because they are not. But then that they are doing really well and overperforming, it's correct. Van der Bremt, he entered because he wanted to go to fights. No, that's totally correct. It's not a miracle team, but it's correct that they are overperforming and doing really well in a really short, fast time. That's what is annoying me. Are they arrogant? I don't like Fabregas. I don't like his idea of football is high IQ level. That's true. 5 minutes. That's true. But I don't really like the personality. It's like, the kind of hypocrites when everything is going well. Attention, because they go maybe with the third goal of Como into the box. Diao. That changed the game today. Roma are on their knees, but not only literally, also for real. They are really on their knees. No, I don't like the fake miracle stories. Then, except of that. Yeah, I don't like, coaches that are preaching when it goes for them, and then as soon as the wind is turning a bit, you see their face. Kivu is the same. Huh? Kivu is. Look at how Kivu is. Look at the face of Kivu yesterday, like that, full of anger. While a few weeks ago, when he was benefiting all the mistakes of the referees, then it was like, oh, I don't speak about the referees. We should be there admitting also when there is a mistake that goes in our favor. 4 minutes to go. I think the game has gone. The game has gone. I see no belief in Roma at all. Roma is not believing it. They are mentally and physically. And then the changes of Gasperini a bit too fast. Gasperini totally threw it away. How they played in that first half, by miracle, they were up 1-0. By the way, I see the message of LJJ. Overrated? No. Overrated? No, because honestly, if you're looking at the team of Roma, it's really not a great team in terms of the players that they have. But it's a coach that needs time, really needs time to put his philosophy, and he also needs to work on the players to have them. He worked like 10 years at Atalanta. It didn't happen by miracle from one day to another. At Roma, they will have less patience than he had in the beginning with Atalanta, because at Atalanta, in the first season, he was about to be sacked as well. Not a lot of people know that. And then there were 2-3 results in his favor. They gave him credits and time to build the fantastic Atalanta project under Gasperini. So overrated, I would not say. Then if you tell me if he's the best coach of the world, no. But he needs time. With big clubs, not a lot of time. You have that time. But today, if you want to blame someone, I would blame Gasperini as well. For how he mentally prepared the team, how he asked them to play, because in that first half they were totally nowhere, and by miracle, that up 1-0 with that penalty of Malen. And then that second half, you saw the winning changes, especially on that after that red card. How he managed the changes in going with we park the bus in against the team with 11 men, like that to me, that's I don't know if he's in the box, that's a penalty. Yeah, that if he was in the box, that's a penalty to me, because he doesn't care about the ball at all, and he's charging actually the Como player, Tsimikas. But who is that guy Tsimikas, by the way? I never heard about him. What is his past? Where did he come from? Where did he pop up? I don't know. 1 minute 15, 75 seconds for Roma to believe, and Como to close the game even more. They could regret not being able to hold the ball. Long ball. Kone goes high. Cristante striker, alla Gatti, but everything is ready for the celebration of Como. Everything is ready for the celebration of Como in beating also Roma after having beaten twice Juve. At the moment, if you're speaking about the field, guys, Como, can we say it, deservedly fourth? Or not? They lost 1-0 against Roma in l'Olimpico. They are winning 2-1. Long ball. Last attempt for Roma. Last possibility for Roma. And it's over. It's over. Como winning 2-1 after being down 1-0. of course, that one man up helped a lot, but also how Fabregas managed the game with his changes. Diao, huge, big impact. To me, Da Cunha did a fantastic game today. Da Cunha was the best one. Zviar did what he could. Roma is pissed off. Roma is trying to fight a bit. I don't know what, because honestly, Roma did a really, really mediocre performance today. If they lose today, it's because of them and not because of anything, not because of the referee, not because there is absolutely nothing that they can blame. They really, really deserve to lose today. Today, at a certain moment, for 45 minutes, we saw anti-football from Gasperini, which we are not really used to. And then you have these two beautiful goals, winning changes from Fabregas with Duvicas that enters and scores. Diao that is a total different player. And that's also really smart, and having a player with different characteristics, because that tiki-taka was at a certain moment not unlocking anything, was not doing anything. And then he enters and he has one mission, going up and going and scoring, which at the end he didn't do, but he changed the game. And then you have Diego Carlos that never scored this season in Serie A. He goes there and is giving actually the 3 points to Como. And at the moment also the qualification in Champions League. So 9 games to go for Como, for Juve, for Roma. Atalanta with a draw against Inter are at -6 from Juve, -7 from Como. Nothing is said. Today, it would have been impossible that some verdict were said today, because if Juve was there up with 1 point over Roma and Como, nothing would have been said. If Roma had 54, they still needed to play 9 games, and the same for Como, so nothing is said anyway. But it's true that Como taking the advantage over Roma was an important one. Next week in Serie A, what are the 3 teams, or who are the 3 teams playing against in Matchday 30? It will be Juve Sassuolo at home before the international break, Como at home against Pisa, and then you will have a Roma against Lecce. On paper, the 3 teams that are playing at home, Juve, Como, and Roma, should go with the 3 points. On paper, Juve has a bit more difficult task, but we know it. All the games are difficult, and more you will go into the season, more the games will be difficult against whoever you are playing. That's a reality, my friends. Vezzola is very pessimistic. It's up to us, guys, and it's up to Como, and it's up to Roma. We lost a lot of games in the beginning of the season with Tudor. We lost some games initially with Spalletti, because there were a lot of things that he wanted to change in that team, so it was a process that took some time. We lost some games with Tudor and with Spalletti, not because of Juve, but because of strange referee decision. I don't forget about Fiorentina, Verona, Lazio twice. Inter game that probably would have put Juve a bit more comfortable, which we are not today. So it's against everything, against everyone, and against ourselves, because we need to take the blame of being 5th. I was about to say being 6th, but we are 5th at today. The games against Como, they were by far superior. When we were playing with Tudor, by far superior when we were playing with Spalletti. You come from emotionally, mentally difficult games, whatever. The game against Como with Spalletti was, to me, our mistake. We never entered that game. And that can maybe decide that 4th spot. That game can maybe be decisive. But at the moment, let's not complain. Juve that showed beautiful things against Pisa, showed beautiful things against Udinese, and you are obliged to continue. You are forced to show these things also against Sassuolo next week to continue to believe. Then in football, everything can happen. We know that. That's why we love football also. Guys, this is also why we love football, because it is unpredictable. If everything would have been written, it would not be the same sport. Would not be the same sport at all. I already made 2 videos this morning. One where I did a debrief of Udinese Juve with my top 3, flop 3, and the advice. Another video a bit later where I did, which you were asking for, the ratings, which I never did actually really with consequences here on the channel. The ratings of the players. I also gave some editings to that one. I hope you enjoyed. Who watched both? And who not yet? Tell me if you watched 0, 1, or 2 at the moment. Good guy. But you're a good guy. That's why you did. Paul watched both. 2 for Fibix, 2 for Juve Ball, both for Ozam. I have to watch it. And then Mohammed. Yesterday I didn't see Mohammed. I don't know where he was, my friend Mohammed. Buongiorno, Mohammed. Thank you, my friend. With matches coming, who has more difficult from Juve, Roma, or Juve, Como, or Roma? With Inter losing points, Como, Inter match, and Napoli, Como match will be important. Look, I said it in the last video. Thank you for the donation, my friend. Really, really appreciate it. What I said in the last few days, people that watched the video, it's the last week of Ramadan. So, strength to all the Muslims that are watching the channel, last week of Ramadan. A few days more for the Catholics ones, for the people that are doing Le Carême. To me, Como has the easiest one, Roma the most difficult one, Juve in the middle. Then it's not like one has the hell calendar and one has a piece of cake. No, they are there. But if I need to give difficulty grade, I would say, let's see, Como level 3, Juve level 5, Roma level 6. So you see Como a bit more easy than the two others, with Roma a bit more difficult. That's what I said. And now even more easy, because they won one of the difficult games that they had. Como is playing, look, he's playing Pisa. Then you have international break, and then they are playing Udinese. So, Pisa, Udinese. Then they have that big game, like Mohammed is saying. That will be a big one. A big one. In the same week where Juve is playing Atalanta. So, match day 32, write it down, could be cinema. 33, Juve Bologna. And then you have Roma Atalanta. Sassuolo Como. Easier for Como, I told you. 34, Bologna Roma, Genoa Como, and Milan Juve. You see? Seriously, Seriously. Como, I said it, people didn't believe me. Como, if today there should have been a winner, would have been better for Roma to be the winner. It is what it is. We need to go for it. We need to try to win. But they didn't steal anything. Como didn't steal anything. They deserve to be there. And we deserve to be there. That was it for the live of today. I told you that I didn't want to go with a really long live today, also because I have a family. Some people forget about that. I hope you appreciated the watch along. I tried, especially in the beginning, to do my best to deliver a good commentary. It was not a great game in the first half. It was better in the second half. In terms of entertainment, not in terms of result, would have been better for a draw. It didn't happen. I hope you appreciate that we did a watch along for something else that was not a Juve game. Thank you for your support. Honestly, if you didn't yet, you are still in time to put a maximum of like. If you are new to the channel, like, the person that just subscribed, it's the moment to do it. Did I say thank you to everyone? To Mohamed, to Benedetto, to Sam White that did a prayer that didn't work, to Mlaggio, to Mané, to Mitch, to Mikey Mazzarese, to Nicolotti, to GTA Bianconero, and to Nicolotti that offered 5 memberships. Juve fan is there as well. Juve Ball, from the beginning until the end. Jacob Farrugia, I'm still convinced that they still can drop points. However, yeah, of course, everyone will drop points. Juve will drop points. Roma will drop points. Como will drop points. The important thing is that you do 2 points more than Como and equal to Roma. If you are doing equal result than Roma, but 2 more points than Como, you are in 9 games. Suresh, grandissimo. Mané. Buonasera. Good evening to everyone. I will now eat with the family and then I will not say anything, but Lazio Milan. Ciao a tutti, grazie, forza Juve. Ciao. Ciao Mattia. Ciao Mattia. Ciao a tutti. Now, Mattia entered as beautifully as a goal in the 90th minute.